Hi, I'm Maria and this is Maria's Needleworks. Today's lesson is on blackwork. Just a little bit about the history. Blackwork was brought over to England from Spain by Catherine of Aragon when she was going to marry Henry VIII in 1509. Blackwork was being made in England before then in Tudor times, as we can see this from historical paintings shown on women's sleeves. Blackwork is mostly a monochrome technique. Black thread is used on a white background, which is an even weave linen. There are also variations being used, like a red thread instead of black, sometimes gold and silver threads to enrich the design and highlight. You will need to have a design that has enough space to go from dark to light. For example, if you have a flower, it will have to have big enough petals so that you will be able to show enough of your stitching and tonally go from dark to light. Now, framing up your piece of linen, you have your bounded frame ready, which I am going to put a link down on in the description if you want to have a look. Your piece of linen needs to be cut straight by pulling a thread from the linen here, and you will cut along the straight line. You will need to find the center of each side, so we will fold a piece of material like this and put a pin in it at one end and a pin in the other, and opposite, pins together. And put another pin in here and another pin in here, and there we have the axis, so you know where to put your design. Once you've chosen your design, you need a photocopy of it, and choose your stitches and draw it onto your design so you can have a guideline. With this, you take a tracing paper of tissue paper and do an outline drawing of your pattern. And with this, you need to put it on your framed linen. First, you need to find the center of your framed linen, as we've put the pins in previously. Wind a piece of thread around each pin, opposite pin, this pin here, and round the thread around, and then wind it around here, and then from top to bottom, so we have an axis. And I folded the tracing paper and put it on the line like that. And at this point, you need to do small running stitches with a white thread, so no marks or anything comes out onto the linen, and just go around the leaves. Once that is done, I don't know if you can quite see that, the tacking stitches, you need to start stitching. The first petal you need to do is whatever is behind, and you need to do the darkest as well. I've used 3 threads here for my darkest part of shading, and you work from more or less the middle of the petal, so you can get a whole design, a whole line of the design, and then work backwards into the other petals because it might not be a whole design, it might be cut off from the other edges. Here are some photos of my work. This is the flower in its finished state. If you've liked what you've seen, press the subscribe button or the like button. Happy stitching. See you soon.